Hey everyone, welcome to the Royce Reports. I am your host Royce, and on today's video we're going to be talking about Fallout New Vegas 2 and if it's even possible. So let's talk about it. If you like Xbox and you like talking about games a little bit too much, well, then you're in the right place, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and like and comment. Anyways, today's video, we're going to be talking about Fallout New Vegas 2. The reason why we're going to be talking about this is because 2 weeks ago, they had a Fallout convention at Good Springs, the actual Good Springs, the in real life location that the game is based off of. So they go and they have a little convention and people gather around and they dress up and they have competitions and stuff like that. It's all fun and games there. And that really made me miss Fallout. And it really makes me want to see the next iteration of Fallout. Right now, there's a lot of good things happening at Xbox that could potentially lead to a Fallout New Vegas 2. Because if it wasn't for Xbox, we look at how Bethesda operates. We look at how long they take to make their games. You have just recently Starfield in 2023. Right, and we know that the next game in line after Starfield is The Elder Scrolls 6. This is something that Todd Howard has said himself. We know that this is coming. And when are we going to see that? A lot of people probably think maybe 2028 during the next cycle of consoles is probably when we're really going to see Elder Scrolls 6. So that's 5 years from now. And if game development takes around 5 years minimum, then the next time we could see Fallout, because that's also what they're going to be working on after Elder Scrolls 6, isn't until at the earliest 2033. So 2033. Now, if you think about the last time we played Fallout had an official sequel, right? Not counting Fallout 76, Fallout 4 ended up coming out in 2015. So that would mean that there is an 18-year gap between Fallout 4 and Fallout 5. And I'm no business guy. I am not running a business, but I can tell you right now, that is not good for business. It's not good to wait 18 years between sequels. You lose a lot of the fan base. People are going to move on to something else at that point. And I don't want to wait that long. And we know that Bethesda really likes to hold their IP close to their chest. And that's good and all. That's good for them. It's bad for us because we want these things sooner and I want them now. And of course, Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. In fact, I think it is the best Fallout game to date. And guess what? Bethesda and Obsidian are underneath the same roof here. And what's really awesome, and this is what I think really makes it even more possible than ever, is the new changeup that has happened at Microsoft. So now that Xbox, Activision, Blizzard, King, and Bethesda are all underneath the same roof, that is a lot of studios to handle. It's a lot of IP to handle. There's billion-dollar franchises they have to handle. And because of all this, they now have Phil Spencer, who is now being titled as the CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Matt Booty has been upgraded to the president of game content and studios, and he oversees not just Microsoft's game studios, but also Bethesda game studios. And Bethesda game studios is now underneath Xbox and is controlled by Matt Booty, whereas before, Matt Booty only had Xbox game studios and Bethesda kind of operated at their own leisure. They were their own entity, but they were just owned by Xbox. But now, probably because of Redfall, that has kind of changed, because I don't think Xbox likes being blindsided by a game that is that bad, and they had no clue what that was happening, right? They want to have a closer eye on these projects, and they kind of want to be there to help support these projects and help Bethesda with whatever they need. And Matt Booty is that guy. And what's really cool about this is I don't think a lot of people understand that Matt Booty is pretty cutthroat. He might not be the the person that's going to sell a lot of stuff because he's so quiet, but behind closed doors, this guy is getting stuff done. And I actually think that he could be the reason we get a Fallout New Vegas 2. Now, before all of this, there was a rumor going around from Jeff Grubb stating that Fallout New Vegas 2 is sort of being mentioned at Microsoft. He said, quote, "This is very early, but people have begun to have talks and say these words and sentences, and these words are Obsidian and New Vegas 2, Grubb said, adding that we're talking years and years away. There's at least an interest and conversations happening about making something like that actually a reality." So they know that the fans want this. They know that I want this. They know that you want this. And all that it's going to take is them to do it. Because I don't want to wait 18 years to get another Fallout entry. I just don't want to wait that long. And it's great that we have things like the Outer Worlds and we have things like Clockwork Revolution that's coming from NXile, another amazing studio that also happened to work on the original Fallout. We have all those things coming, but the thing about it is it's not Fallout. And I need another Fallout. Obsidian is those guys. They're him. That's him. That's the guys they're talking about. Him. And that's Obsidian. And Obsidian, even though it seems like they have a lot going on, they're still doing updates to Grounded. They're still working on the Outer Worlds 2, and they are working on Avowed right now. So it seems like they have their plate full, but Obsidian are like the workhorses for Microsoft. They know how to do things very fast and efficiently, and I think that they could get these games out in a decent amount of time. They've even stated before that they want to have one game every year for the next 7 years. So if that's the case, then we could potentially still get a Fallout. The director of Fallout New Vegas, Josh Sawyer, is now freed up. After Pentiment, he didn't have anything else planned. And he even stated in an interview that he's just going to go wherever they need him. You know, which right now, if that's the case, if they don't really need you anywhere, well, I guess they could put you on New Vegas too, because that would be pretty awesome, because he seems to understand Fallout. And I would love to have a Fallout that's not like Fallout 4, that kind of brings back the RPG-ness of Fallout, and that also brings back choice, because when you go and you play the Outer Worlds, you could pretty much kill anyone and everyone in that game, and it still will be able to get to a conclusion. And they understand all that. They have played through all those things. So I want to see that. I want them to be able to have a big budget Fallout New Vegas 2 and to give Obsidian the time that they deserve, because Fallout New Vegas 2 was made in a year and a half. So these guys, they can make it happen. You have the original director who doesn't really have anything going on. Fergus Urquhart, the studio head, saying that he wants to do Fallout again. And because Matt Booty is now able to make things happen, because he's in charge of Bethesda now, he can do that. He can pretty much get these teams and build them and say, what do you want to work on? Fallout New Vegas, here's the money, here's the cash, go do it. And there's rumors circulating that we're probably going to get a Fallout 3 remaster as well as an Oblivion remaster, and that's all fine and dandy. But a remaster is not the same as a brand new game. And I need Fallout in my veins. I need it. I need to ingest it. I need to inject it. I need to have it influence my life. And I want to hear some old-timey music and get down and just really murder some mutants and ghouls. That's it. I'm a simple man. I have simple taste. And that would really make me happy. With all that said, I think that Fallout New Vegas 2 is a strong possibility. Now that Xbox has the IP, do something with the IP. Just makes sense to me, right? But they've already owned Bethesda for 3 years now, and we haven't really seen much of anything of those IPs being played with. We know that Doom might be coming from those leaks. Still waiting for a Wolfenstein 3. When is that going to be here? And what about Fallout? What do you guys think? Do you think that Fallout New Vegas is gonna get a sequel, or do you think that it's possibly just never gonna happen, and that the next time we see Fallout is either in a remaster or Fallout 5? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the conversations that people are having about my channel, and I want to be able to engage with you guys. So if you comment, I will respond. I love talking to you guys down in the comments. And before I go, I just want to say special thanks to Madness Does for going out and recommending my channel to people. I just think that was really awesome, and it really made my day to see something like this. So again, thank you, Madness, for doing that. I know we talked in the DMs before, and we've talked down below in the comment section, so just shout out to you, and I appreciate you for doing that. And if Witcher Pixel is watching, if you did subscribe, thank you, and I hope you like my content, and welcome to the channel. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Fallout New Vegas 2 potentially happening or not in the comment section below. I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Remember, take it easy.